Hey. Hey. Y'all gotta tell me if I'm sideways. I've never done a live in my car. So. Let me see. Hi. Am I sideways? Let me know if I'm sideways, because I've never done a live in my car. Hey, baby. Hey, y'all. Am I sideways or am I okay in this angle? Okay. Hey. How are you guys doing? I'm over here trying to ship off y'all's orders. So, bear with me. I wanted to do another live today because I don't feel like editing. I don't want to edit, and I'm just not going to do it. So, y'all are just going to have to take me as I am. I'm over here about to get in the streets for the weekend. I got the Airbnb and everything booked for our Vegas trip. I'm just filling the spots within the private group first, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what we have left over. I was reading some comments yesterday that I did not see. Hi. How are you doing, evil kitty? Hey, baby. I was reading some of the comments that I missed yesterday. I think one of you beautiful ladies asked, it's nice getting gifts and things like that, but how do you get a man to buy you a car? How do you get him to purchase you a house? How do you get him to do something big like that for you? And so one of my guys bought this car for me, and I knew him like, I met him in December of that year when I met him, and he bought me this car like March. So he bought me the car like 3.5 months after I met him, and it wasn't like a sad story like, oh, my car is broken, and it wasn't like I was carless or anything. I kind of listened to him. A lot of guys, especially if they're hurt or if they've been in other relationships, they kind of have, their comfort zone and what they kind of like to do already for their girls. So if you listen, say he said he bought a house for someone or a car for someone or paid for surgery for someone before, you know what I mean? All that talk, make him put actions behind his words. This guy, he was bragging about buying this girl like a brand new red pickup truck with all the bells and whistles, and y'all are like, fancy a pickup truck? She wanted a pickup truck, and honestly, pickup trucks and paying for gas and stuff like that, that's pretty expensive in Texas. So I was just like, okay, if you bought that girl a truck, why you can't do it for me? And so, I kind of, made it an expectation. I was like, oh, baby, that was really, really sweet of you to do something like that. And let me make sure I'm not showing anybody's address. That was really, really sweet of you to do that for her. And I hate that y'all's relationship ended, but you're such a great man, and I love where things are going, and I'm sure that you would do something like that for me because you're just so awesome. So you have to stroke their ego. So that was like a reoccurring conversation, and lo and behold, he bought me a car. And so with that being said, it wasn't just like a used or anything, brand new off the lot. I got the custom everything that I wanted brand new in 2016. So my car's in 2016, and so and that's when I got it. But I have dealt with, as y'all come in, like the video, I want to make sure you can hear me because I'm driving, and only when I'm stopping am I going to be able to read what you guys are saying, because I have to go to the post office. But also, I've been in the same situation where a guy was a fake. He was a con artist. He was a fraud. Now, I was with this older gentleman. He was a cowboy. A lot of the guys that I deal with, they're cowboys. I used to work at a lot of gentleman clubs, and the upscale gentleman clubs, they attract a lot of cowboys. So this guy was a cowboy. He was an older cowboy, and he told me that men brag, they like to seem like the boss. If a man's money is basically like a resume, it shows you what he's able to afford, what he's afforded in the past, and what he can and will do if he really has it like that. So I listen a lot instead of talk. That's why with y'all I talk a lot, and that's really me if we're cool, but if we're not cool, I really don't have anything to say to you. But also, if I'm dealing with a guy, I'm very feminine and I listen more than I give off. So he was telling me how he paid this girl's rent up. He was telling me how he did this and that and how she treated him like dirt, and I'm just over here listening. I'm in shock. She would do something like that? Like, no way. You know what I mean? Like, I just really care and I don't. You know what I mean? And how it just broke his heart, and and stuff like that. And I'm just over here agreeing, yeah, there's just some women who they just don't deserve anything, babe, and you're just such a great guy. Again, stroke his ego. And while you're stroking his ego, you know what I mean, this is making him feel better. And so, as I got to know him, he ended up paying my rent for 24 months. He paid my rent for 24 months up front. And then he was a con artist. Remember, I'm telling you a con story. So he told me that once my lease was up, he didn't want me to have to, rent anymore. He wanted me to own a home. And I wanted like a condo. I wanted like a townhouse or something like that. And so he got me with one of his realtors. And, we started looking. But every time that I found something, for some reason, it got taken off the market, or for some reason we went to open houses all the time, like all the time. And to the point where one of the times his realtor was sick or whatever, and I guess the realtor of the person who was selling the home or whatnot, he pulled me to the side, and he was a really cute guy. He was like, hey, I just want to talk to you for a minute. I know this guy. And I was like, my guy? He was just like, yeah, I know this guy. I've known him over the years, and we ran into each other and stuff like that. And many girls have been in your situation. He's all talk. He doesn't have enough money to be able to afford to outright and buy this, buy this property, and I just don't want you to waste your time. So I've been in that situation where I was looking crazy and I was window shopping for a home, and I'm like oblivious to what's going on. I really don't know what's going on, and I'm like, why is it not working? Why are they not taking our offer, or why did it fall through, or what I mean? I'm just not knowing, because this man needs to spend money on me. But with that being said, everything, it ended up falling through with him or whatever, but I was able to see him for what he had. And so no, I didn't end up getting rid of him. I just used him for, what I mean, what he could afford, because obviously he couldn't afford, what I mean, to purchase me a home or anything like that. But like, I kind of didn't make a big deal about it, because at the end of the day, what I mean, what is that going to do? I'm going to cry, I'm going to fight, I'm going to yell because you can't afford it. Like, so you have to be careful with con artists. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I threw him to the curb. No, I still, what I mean, he still pays some bills, what I mean, I still got money from him. But I did step back, and I did kind of put him in the category that he can afford. So I'm so sorry I didn't see that question, and literally that's what I wanted the live to be about. I was like, let me make a video about it, but I was like, no, because I'm not gonna edit that video. I'm not, and I'm not gonna wait for it to get monetized. I'm not. So let me come on and say hi. But also, y'all asked me about Cardi B, and I really didn't know too much other than she was getting a divorce or whatnot. But I guess Offset cheated on her again, and now she's getting a divorce. And one of you girls asked me, what did I think? I don't really think anything of it. I feel as though you can have some WAP. Okay, you can have money. You can give your man 500 racks. You can sit here and have a big old booty. You can sit here and be a celebrity. You can have status. You can do everything for that man, and he's going to still cheat on you. He's going to still do for other women. He's going to still embarrass you. He's going to still laugh in your face. He's going to sit here and still, put you in a situation where you're looking crazy. So I really don't have a comment except for don't spend money on men, period. I don't care how much money you have. Don't buy a man nothing. So with that being said, do I believe she's gonna get a divorce? I don't believe she is, only because she's accepted so much from him. Do I think she should get a divorce? That's her life. I don't have an opinion. I don't know their relationship outside of what social media shows us. You know what I mean? But I do feel as though if she got a divorce, it would be hard for her to get married again, because she has a lot of masculine energy. She's very Oh shoot, I should have not took this exit. Hold on, y'all. Now I know why I've never been on live while I'm driving, because y'all, I be driving crazy. Y'all don't be talking about me in the comments because I can't read it. So okay. So I feel as though Cardi, her personality is very unique. It's very hard. It's very out there. It's very masculine. It's not feminine in any kind of way. It's not soft. It's not classy. It's ratchet. It's hood. Let me get over. Okay, cool. So the only men she's gonna be able to attract is hood figures like Offset. So in hood figures, they don't see the value in marriage. They don't see the value in being with one woman. They don't see the value, with any of that. So if all she can attract is hood figures, she might as well stay with her husband, because it's going to be a repeat situation, but with someone different. So that's your child's father, and she's not changing. You know what I mean? And do you see her with a high value man? No. Do you see her in super nice places other than places that actually want her for, her character? No. So she might as well stay in the situation if he's not beating her, or she's going to go to another man who's going to cheat on her. And that's my opinion. Y'all ask me my opinion. So yeah, if y'all haven't ordered anything, y'all might need to order. Y'all over here playing. I'm over here trying to get y'all's packages off. Before I pull off, I'll read some of y'all's comments. This is going to Washington, D.C. Where's this one going? This is going to Illinois. Okay. Let me see, what are y'all seeing? Is somebody behind me? Okay. So, okay, hey Fancy, a sugar daddy was giving me money until COVID hit. I think he was embarrassed that he couldn't follow through with our arrangement. He has probably recovered by now. Should I wait for him to contact me? We don't chase men, so I'm not really sure y'all's relationship. Like, if he all of a sudden disappeared and stopped talking to you, since he hasn't been able to afford you or whatever because of his finances, COVID, or whatever the situation is, me personally, I don't reach out to guys, especially if they kind of fall off. You know what I mean? I make them miss me. If they don't miss me enough to reach back out to me, then that means they don't miss me enough to spend money on me. So I don't chase after them to be like, oh, hey, baby, how are you doing? That's why I had a lot of issues with, well, I didn't have a lot of issues. They had a lot of issues. A lot of guys had issues with Fancy. We haven't seen you in the club. You know what I mean? You haven't reached out to me. You haven't checked on me. I could have had whatever. You know what I mean? And you would have not known. And I'm always like this. I'm like, babe, but if you did have it, I wouldn't have been able to do anything for you. So, and I'm sure sooner or later you would have reached out to me. So most guys that are worth anything, they will reach back out to you if you mean anything to them. And if they don't, you got to let them go, because there are a lot of girls who go into their call log and they're broke. So they're just like, let me reach out to that guy. Hey, big head. Hey, stranger. Hey, baby. What have you been up to? And the men already know, okay, she's broke. She has no money. She's reaching out to me because she wants something. She's thirsty. She's desperate. She's homeless. She's about to get evicted, or she is evicted. I don't reach out to men. So regardless if he's recovered or not, if he's not missing you, if he's not reaching out to you, then no, I wouldn't reach out to him personally. But that's just my opinion. So I just kind of wanted to come and say hi, and chit chat. I hate that I can't wait, hold on.